Right, hello everybody and welcome to another match preview. This time it is for Monday night's game live on Sky. Sunderland AFC versus West Bromwich Albion here at the Stadium of Light.
But before we get into that, can you please hit the thumbs up on this video? It'll take you 2 minutes. You just forgot out the day in our match previews at recent videos. So do us a favour, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Before I get into it as well, I want to just shout out Keaton, Hardy. I was talking to him. A few people went out with our last shopping for one of the first times in God knows how long. A few people pulled us in, one of the workers in Biggin and all. So cheers for stopping us and saying that you enjoy our videos. Right.
Even if you did it.
Even if you did it. Even if you didn't. Right. West Brom, they're under a little bit of a revival at the minute. They've obviously replaced Steve Bruce with Carlos apologies if I butchered it, Spanish fella in anyway. He's in the last 3 games, they've won the last 3. When he took charge, they did get beat off Sheffield United, but it was only in the door 2 minutes. And then in the last 3,
they've won.
They've won. Apologies, I'm just freezing my tits off here. He's kept a clean sheet in every single game, believe it or not. He's kept them solid at the back. He's went back to the basics like you do. Sort out the defence and you've got more chance of winning games, and they've won the last 3. They beat Blackpool, Stoke and also QPR.
Well, let's be honest, it's not hard to make your team perform better after fucking Steve Bruce has been in charge, is it?
Definitely not.
Even them horrible gets down the road freaking went on a revival after he left, so
they did.
Old cabbage head.
I know.
But yeah, they're on a good run of form. They haven't conceded in 3. Are you worried?
No, because look what we've done against Millwall.
Exactly.
They were 6th and they had a really good run of form, and then we absolutely battered them 3-0. But the players to watch, Mowbray's got a soft spot for
Jed Wallace.
Jed Wallace it was. He tried to sign him. Mowbray's got strong connections to West Brom. A couple of his kids were born down there, so he has got some soft spot for them, would you say?
I don't know, you said soft spot a lot.
I know.
In the last 30 seconds.
I said it last couple of videos and all. I need to shut up saying that. And anyway, they've got a few players on 3 goals as well. They've got Grant,
This is Swift.
Swift's on 3.
And Brandon Thomas, somebody.
I think it's John Swift. He got man of the match in the last game against QPR. It was. So he's going to have to be a player. He got 3 goals, 4 assists.
But one thing as well, what you've got to remember is that we've had a game back from the West World Cup break, but these haven't. This is their first game back.
No, they had a friendly and they got beat.
But they've got friendlies to the freaking
Yeah,
it's just
they
a
did.
training session.
I'm
in the professionals, so they should be able to come in and just perform, you know what I mean? But
right.
We were worried about it. We're going to Millwall because we're normally, after a break, we're normally a bit flat, but that wasn't the case on Monday. So now, on Saturday, so now hopefully we can push on Monday and finish the year on a good run.
Right, hopefully, and then obviously that brings us on to a little bit of news regarding tickets. Blackpool sell out 3,500, and also Wigan on Thursday the 29th of December. There's tickets gone on sale on the 16th for general. Obviously you get season tickets before then, and I'm not sure how many we're getting same for that.
4,500 we've been given. So because it's a nighttime game, I do believe it'll go down to season card holders. So me, the wife and the 2 kids are going to be trying to get tickets for it.
I'll try, but it's going to be a hard one.
Wait, ask Sandy. See what he brings down your chimney.
See what happens, right? Right, but the game, Stephen, on Monday, it's going to be a hard game. Every game in this league is going to be a hard game. But where's he going?
You carry on.
I think he's going for a shot. Every game in this league is a hard game. But listen, on the other flip of the coin, I don't fear any team in this league. I think they were on in the league up there now, do you?
No, definitely. Even the teams that we beat off, we shouldn't have.
You know that. We haven't been steamrolled by any team. Maybe Burnley second half, but that's just because they went to sleep, didn't they, really? We were beating them 2-0 and then they just capitulated the second half, so...
Capitulated? Someone's got word of the day toilet roll.
Yep.
Bloody hell.
I know what it means as well. But like I see, it's going to be hard games, David.
Of course it is, but like you say, Sunderland, we've got some positives. Not only are we coming off the back of 2 wins in a row, which has happened for the first time in God knows how long, Ross Stewart is back in action and is heavily in contention for Monday night. He played in the behind closed doors friendly against Borough during the week. He scored a goal in that one. I got told he also made an assist, but apparently we got beat 2-1, so I didn't know. But he's chomping at the bit, he's ready to go. Do I think he'll start? No, but I'm normally wrong. I think the way we played on Monday, I think it's going to be the same starting lineup. is what. No, it wasn't Monday. It was Saturday, Stephen. Stop talking shit. What we played on Saturday, I think it's going to be the same start 11, but I do believe Ross Stewart will feature, and the crowd will go nuts when we see him.
Oh, they will. As soon as he comes on, that'll go ballistic.
Oh,
another thing on players. Bailey Wright and Joseph Bennett come back to the squad. Bailey Wright wanted to get straight amongst it. Pritchard in 09 did pick up little niggles, but he said they'll be spot on for Monday, which is a relief.
He's expecting them to be fit for Monday.
Did you mention Dan Ballard?
Yeah, Dan Ballard is back in full training with the team. However, he wants to give him some minutes first, so before he features with the first team, I believe he's going to have a few games for the under-21s, just to get a few minutes under his belt before he comes in. But once he's back and fully fit, once all of our defenders are fully fit, what a headake Mowbray's going to have trying to pick between them.
Tell him,
because you look at Dan Ballard, the way he started the season, you think, well, surely he's got to go back in. But then you've got Danny Bart, who's been phenomenal. O'Nien, who's slotted in next to Danny Bart, he's been tremendous. And then you've got Elise here, Gooch, Serkin, Huggins. Bloody hell. We'll just play 11 defenders.
And then you've got Mitchell, who's more or less ready to come back. He's got a massive headache. Does he go into up top? Does he stick with Ellis Sims? I think on Monday, for me personally, he will stick with Ellis Sims.
I do as well.
I think he will. Ellis Sims, he did say in training that he's been on fire. He's been banging them in from all over the place. And I don't know if he's just saying that to rest Stewart for that little bit extra rather than going to up top, or if he has been banging them in.
It's like I was saying to you, though, isn't it? Like we have our predicted starting lineup and we're never wrong. Never wrong. Sorry, we're never right. We're never right. And so. I think Stewart will be on the bench, but it's Ross Stewart. I mean, you kind of think surely he can't be on the bench, but we scored 3 in the last game, and Ellis Sims was brilliant in my eyes.
He did mention that,
but we'll have to wait and see.
He says we've been managing to win games and comfortably as well without Ross Stewart. So
that doesn't mean you keep trying to do it.
Oh no,
but it's not a risk now. He was. Stewart said he was ready to play on Saturday.
He was.
But Mowbray wanted to give him a full week of training. So there's 9 days between the Millwall game and the West Brom game. So he'll be ready, raring to go.
It's a massive headache of that, because you've got not just.
It's a good headache though.
Not just up top, Stephen. It's like literally all over the place.
Well, I know.
With all of our defenders coming back, what happens to then 09? With
literally, you heard us, didn't you? We've just spoke about that. Well, the defenders coming back. We've got 09 and Bart and Dan Ballard.
Oh no, I see it. I know that.
I don't know why.
What was happening?
He's pretending to be cold. That's a freaking green screen. We're sitting in his front room.
Did you see that comment? No, we're outside and it's fucking -1 and I'm shivering.
I'm sweating. I'm in his sitting room. Well, the fire's blaring.
No, but like you were saying, it's the fucking biggest headache in the apology for me swearing.
No, but it's a good headache though, isn't it?
It is, man. It is. It's certain and all. Though, he's massively impressed. So much so, Spurs were whinging about wanting him back.
Now they can piss off.
So, but at least he had done mint last game.
Yeah. And you've also got Niall Huggins. Niall Huggins was brilliant against Birmingham. He was only supposed to get 60 minutes, but he felt fine throughout the game, so he left him on for 90 minutes, and then he wasn't even in the squad on Saturday. What the hell?
Oh, no.
Mowbray said, I was very impressed with Niall Huggins. He was absolutely fantastic against Birmingham. He played full 90 minutes. Next game, not even in the squad.
No, it's like you see, also Roberts was knocking on his door saying, I need game time. So he's got the biggest headache. Does he stick or twist?
That's there now. It's good to have players knocking on the door saying, look, I want to be playing. So that means they've got a point to prove when they come on.
Aye.
So we're dangerous off the bench as well. So happy days. It's good signs. I'm looking forward to finishing this year strong.
Right, I'm at Diallo, Stephen. We're going to have to knock a song on the head. Somebody got carried away last game. But you had a point, a very good point, where we both spoke after that. We didn't get an hour, like literally minutes before the game. An hour before, but we were travelling well before an hour before the game, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't really our fault. He didn't want us to sing it. He danced along to it most of the time in the club.
But it was the club who wanted to change it. It's not him. You know what I mean? He was dancing away down Birmingham. I was there.
I know.
You know, we was singing. He was probably singing along with it.
He was, but like you say.
But it'll probably go to the original one where running down the wing, making Sunderland sing "I'm a Diallo."
That's a decent one.
I think that's what they sang at Rangers. Obviously not make the Sunderland sing, Rangers sing, but never mind. But anyway, as long as he keeps playing the way he's playing, well, I'll sing whatever song he wants.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
And another thing, the audio cut off in our vlog at the end, and I was praising Dan Neil. I got praised him a lot because the ball, well, it was like a set piece, and he was on the left post and he cleared it off the line, and I
Oh,
think
it
was 1-0.
It was 1-0 at the time.
If they scored that, you didn't know it could have been a different game. And he headed it behind. He done really well getting back on the line. And I always love that when players get on the line in the mark of clearance, if the keeper kind of get there. So
it was a brilliant performance, brilliant team performance, especially second half. First half bit flat, second half was tremendous, and we just tore them apart, which is what we like to see.
All right, definitely. About the vlog, Stephen, then on Monday. It's going to be a late one for us, so we might not be out at the statue.
Right. But we know we won't be at the statue before the game because I'm at work. I'm on late shift, but I've managed to wangle it, so I've stuck a half shift in. I've worked a few baits so I can get away a bit early so I can get to the match. So when we get here, we'll probably be going straight in. Right. Still, if you see us before and after, give us a shout. Give us a shout. Say hello. We're nice. We'll say hello back. But we'll be there, freezing our knackers off. Hopefully he'll be wearing more than a fucking t-shirt because he's a Doylem.
That's because I'm fucking solid.
Fucking thick.
No.
But anyway, lineup, I think we've already mentioned. I think it'll be the same starting 11. But there's many pieces he can bring in, and it would still be a strong team.
I think he's going to bring in Serkin for Alicia. I'm going to put my neck on the chopping block, and that's what I'm going to go with. I can't see him not playing Serkin.
I think the only way he'll do that is if we play 3 at the back and he goes to wing backs, which means he'll have 2 up front. But you can guess Mowbray's tactics and team all you want, but you'll never get it right.
Nah, you win it. Right, score prediction then?
Right, before we do the score predictions,
no
one got it right for the Millwall game.
Nah, no one.
So, but what we do need to do is apologise to everyone from the Birmingham game because we completely forgot about it because we had the World Cup break. The only reason I knew that we forgot was because my nephew, Ben Usher, he got it right. And he was watching the next video with a little chuffy on, waiting for his name to be waiting to get a shout out, and he didn't get one. So Ben Usher, well done, you got the Birmingham score right. So that is Ben Usher. He's about 6'5", you know.
Is he?
Oh, he's bigger than me. 6'5", and he's whinging that he didn't get a shout out. So Ben Usher, well done, mate.
Ben Usher.
But anyway, this game, like you said, they haven't conceded in 3. They've won 3 in a row. We've come off the back of 2 good results. We're playing well. We're defending well. I think it's going to be a tight game, and I'm going to turn into a bit of a soft ass like you, and I'm going to say 1-0 Sunderland.
Wow, didn't think that I'd say the day. Well, listen, I'm going on what we're doing to Millwall. Millwall in a really good run of form. 6th in the league. I love looking at the league, and they were digging well. 6th in the league. They're under a little bit of a revival.
How many times do you say 6th in the league?
6th in the league. 6th in the league. They're under a little bit of a revival. West Brom, new manager. He's got them solid at the back. I'm going to contradict myself. I've just said that I'm going for Sunderland 3-1. Hopefully Ross Stewart comes on and gets one, but I think we'll concede, but we'll also win 3-1. And I need to win because you're winning 3-0 in this competition.
Indeed. I'm winning 3-0 because I also got 2-1 right. Like Ben Usher, I also predicted 2-1 against Birmingham.
Ben Usher.
Which give me a 3-0 lead on this mad little head here.
Right.
Mad little head. This little mad head.
Right.
But anyway, that's it really.
Hit the thumbs up.
Subscribe if you're new.
And see you in the next video.
With the lads.